Alright, now that Ape Escape's done, I'm gonna try Dark Cloud. This game I never actually beat as a small child. I do have a save file that's at like the final thingamajig level with all the ultimate weapons because, well, I took forever grinding. Ugh. But never actually finished it. Do I have to restart? There, reset button. And start the timer. Wait, am I recording? I forgot. Crud. Okay, yeah, recording. First episode should be like nothing but cutscenes. Alright, yeah, that's just actually the gameplay. Running through corridors for 999 hours. So, I am not kidding about taking 4 friggin' ever. I've apparently got another save file that I started over on, I guess? I don't know, whatever. Start over for real. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Toan. Toan? I don't know. I'm just going to use the default names on everything and mispronounce them. We've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. The dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches and that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem then. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it's time. Absolute top-of-the-line PS2 graphics. This takes forever. Zack, sir, do you know the legend of the Dark Genie sealed in the urn? Of course. How much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. "400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the East, and with its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands?" You'll see. So now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. All the dancers evaporated. What? This is the genie? The Dark Genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. The ancient Dark Genie. This is it? Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? Whatever, fine. That's right. I haven't eaten for 400 years. Darn, I have to eat something. Food. Got you. Huh? Stop it! Help! Delicious. Hi, how are you today? Toan, it's already started. Come on, let's go. Oh, actually I have to hit buttons. Toan, it's already started. Come on, let's go. See, I told you. You should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Toan, hurry up. Really weird seeing him without the hat on. Look at the insects squirm about. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey! Listen! Ahem. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war, without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness. Pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decide to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. There, surprised? That's called Athlemelia. It's a stone with a magic power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Do you know where this is? This is no simple, empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magical power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Athlemelia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you require some Atla. So long. And thanks for all the fish. Doen, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of Earth. They are all calling for your help. Toen, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Toen, your adventure will begin! First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. Select edit mode. Well, I mean, no. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? No. Ah, Toen, you're alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Toen? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Naroon village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Toen. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Spiky bug's coming out. It's a prickly. Now our only hope is Dran. Dran has always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too, and will help us. But really, this time even Dran's windmill where Dran's magic power dwells is destroyed. Nothing. Nothing. Dran lives in the deepest part of the Divine Beast Cave. So you know, the Divine Beast Cave is the cave on the right-hand side when you go out of this house. The entrance is locked. When the exclamation mark appears, press the square button and use the cave key. That'll let you in. The cave has changed quite a bit from before, Toen, be careful. Alright. And now for more tutorial. Cave. Okay, so I got bread, a water, a antidote, a prickly. I think that was a repair powder. And maybe an escape powder? It's for real this time, Toan. From here on, you'll be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched divine beast cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Duran's Crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are any monsters left on the floor, the mind connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The No Rune Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore their weapon health. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It is said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on, so it'll never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during the quests will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The sphere, Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Athlemelia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Toan, show me your true ability on this quest. Appropriate reaction. So, the last hit of a combo does about time and a half damage for the exact same amount of weapon health lost. So if you can miss 3 times in a row, or 4 times in a row, and then hit, it'll take less repair powders than if you just hit constantly. Hey! Next floor obtained. Pond acquired. Don't have any items yet, which is annoying. Alright, don't need to fight the bats / anything, because I already have the key. May as well just walk around them. Magic Crystal is one of those, you get this every single floor items. And it just shows where everything is on the map, so it's kind of extremely useful. You can tell by the clusters where the actual rooms are, and approximate where the hallways are going to be. Like, friggin' hell. Like the clusters over there on the left that are full of yellow and green dot, that's probably a room. Hey, escape powder. Yellow dots are the items, green dots are the Atla, red dots are the enemies, as seems fairly obvious. Macho's house. Use the crest, get it out of the inventory. Inventory space can be extremely limited. Gotta find a weapon ASAP because at the moment I'm currently using the starting dagger, which is pathetic. There's no real point in powering it up at all. Like, literally anything you pick up is going to be more powerful than it. Hey, a block of cheese. Macho acquired. Lamp acquired. Fence acquired. And road acquired. So these things are always massive gambles. There's like, you do more damage for a short amount of time, you get max weapon level or whatever it is, your weapon's max health goes up or down. There's the do slightly more damage for a while. Well, it's more like do double damage for a while, which is actually pretty awesome. Look at that. Double damage. Very nice. Still. Sheesh. Alright, use the water. Get out of here. And leave the dungeon temporarily. Ha ha ha. Seems like you've finally come back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand where the power of Athlemelia resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Athlemelia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the Earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who was granted the power of Athlemelia. Now, let us move on. This may get a bit technical. If you wanted to place buildings, etc., push the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Manual acquired. It's a guide for using Athlemelia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it really carefully. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. Ha ha ha, so long. Alright, configure assembly. Rotate like that. And just put it there. Configure assembly. Take the macho. Put it in the slot. Daily training makes for a muscular body. Macho likes his name, never skips training. So now that he has been reincarnated, bread acquired, Tasty water. Ah, friggin' hell. I was gonna get one of those from the mayor for free. Dang it.
Ah, Joanne, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day.
Hello.
If you see my big bro, tell him you didn't see me, okay? I'm counting on you. Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? That you should ask my big bro.
Tell me how to rebuild your house.
Look, don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell. Put that outside.
Well, I don't have either of those things. Yeah, I've got a lamp and a fence. Okay, a pond. I'll put it over here. Oop, there goes the timer. Get some trees. Some road. And river. Alright. Overwrite this. And I'll call it there.